Good morning, cadets. Today we will learn something about the famous leaders of India. India is the land of great political leaders who have ruled the country effectively and by protecting its national interest. It was not an easy task to accomplish, keeping in view the changes taking place in the world political scenario. Leaders like Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Sardar Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, Lala Lajpat Rai, and Lal Bahadur Shastri played an indispensable role in changing the perspective of the world towards India. The manner in which these issues like border disputes, Kashmir, and growing shortage of food grains were handled very effectively by these leaders. The far-sightedness and pragmatic charismaticship of these leaders can be assumed from the fact that they framed the Constitution of India by inducting the best possible clauses of the world. They led the country from the front without being shown any inclination to either of the power blocks. To know more about these political leaders, we will read and will inform you. Next, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Bal Gangadhar Tilak was born on 23rd July 1856. He was known as Keshav Gangadhar Tilak. He was an Indian nationalist, a teacher, and an independent activist. Tilak was the first leader of the Indian independence movement. The British colonial authorities called him the father of the Indian unrest. He was also conferred the title of Lokmanya, which means acceptance by the people as the leader. Tilak was also one of the first and the strongest advocate of Swaraj, that is self-rule, and a strong radical in the Indian consciousness. He is known for his quote in Marathi, Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it. He formed a close alliance with many Indian National Congress leaders including Bipin Chandra Pal, Lala Lajpat Rai, Arvind Ghosh, and V.O. Chidambaram Pillai and Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Next, here is a photograph of Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Next, we will talk about Sardar Bhagat Singh. Bhagat Singh was amongst the prominent revolutionary who shaped the base of a grand national movement. Following his execution on 23rd March 1931, the supporters and the followers of Bhagat Singh regarded him as Shaheed or the martyr. Bhagat Singh was an Indian socialist revolutionary whose two acts of dramatic violence against the British in India and his execution at early age of 23 made him a flock hero of the Indian independence movement. Here is the photograph of young Bhagat Singh who laid his life at the age of 23 for the country. Next, Chandrasekhar Azad. A contemporary of Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad was born firebrand revolutionary. He was engaged in a heroic battle against the British. His role was crucial in inspiring of the others of his generation to participate in the national movement of freedom. An independent-minded individual from a young age, he became involved in the Indian national movement early on. When he was just 15, he was apprehended by the police for his participation in Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi's non-cooperation movement while he was flagging a flag, and he was given a several beating for this. With the time, his resolve to fight with his country's independence grew manifold, and he joined the radical Hindustan Republic Association, known as popularly as HRA. He participated in several violent protests against the British Raj and served inspiration and a mentor to the budding revolutionary Bhagat Singh. Due to his revolutionary activities, he was much wanted man in the eyes of the British police. But Azad was able to evade arrest for many years. He was determined never to be captured alive and shot himself when he found on verge of being arrested after being betrayed by a close comrade. Next, here we see the photograph of Chandrasekhar Azad, an Indian hero to be remembered and followed by so many of us. Next, Lala Lajpat Rai. Lala Lajpat Rai was born on 28th of January 1865 in Dhudike, which is in a Moga district of Punjab. He was the eldest son of Munshi Radha Krishna Azad and Gulab Devi. He did his initial education in the government higher secondary education Rewari, which is in Haryana today. Lala Lajpat Rai, he was popularly known as Punjab Kesari. He was a famous freedom fighter of India. He was one of the three extremist members of the Indian National Congress who gave their life for the independence of India along with the other two members, Bal Gangadhar Tilak and Bipin Chandra Pal. They were collectively known as Lal, Bal and Pal. These extremist members of the Indian National Congress wanted self-government for the India, and they were the first Indian leaders to demand complete political independence for the country. Here is a photograph of Lala Lajpat Rai. Next, Lal Bahadur Shastri, very popularly known leaders of India. He was born on October 2nd, 1904 at Mughal Sarai, a place, small railway station, few miles from Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh. A member of Mahatma Gandhi's non-cooperation movement against the British government in India, he was imprisoned for a short time in 1921. On release, he studied the Kashi Vidyapeeth, a nationalist university where he graduated with the title of Shastri, meaning learned from the scriptures. That's how he attained his name, adding as Shastri. He then returned to the politics as a follower of Gandhi and was imprisoned several more times and attained influential position in the Congress party of the state of United Province, now Uttar Pradesh state. And after the death of Nehru, he became the Prime Minister of India on June 1964. Shastri was criticized for failing to deal effectively with India's economic problem, but he won great popularity for his firmness on the outbreak of hostility with the neighboring Pakistan in 1965 war, which was over the disputed Kashmir region. He is learned to be died of a heart attack after signing no war agreement with the President Ayub Khan of Pakistan and was succeeded by the Prime Minister by Indira Gandhi, the daughter of Jawaharlal Nehru. Next, here is a picture of Lal Bahadur Shastri. He also gave a famous quote, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. Jai Hind. Thank you.